sprint medley relay, and it looks as if, well, based on the roster, Holmwood have Jovi Rose on their ankle leg, and if she's running sprint medley, then I can't see her coming back for the 4x800, and Holmwood without Rose at 4x8, I think have no chance.
Yep. So sent to their blocks for the sprint medley. For girls, St. Catherine High, Holmwood Tech, the Queen's School, Alphonsus Davis, Stets, Heidel, Edwin Allen, and St. Jago. The 8 teams here. The meet record, 3 minutes 55.77, set a few years ago. So it's the opening leg of the sprint medley for girls, the 400-meter leg. And Stets out quickly, closing on Heidel, and Edwin Allen. St. Jago is also traveling well up top. That is how they're looking at the 200-meter mark. St. Jago might be leading still just by way of the stagger. They look to come inside the straightaway. Heidel is also there. Stets is also taking aim. Edwin Allen left a bit back with some work to do. They're into the straightaway now. This is the opening leg of the sprint medley for girls. It's Stets hailing from St. Elizabeth, and also going well on the inside. That's Holmwood Technical, and they left it late, but closing is Holmwood Technical as they look to hand over for the first 200-meter leg. Holmwood Technical, Stets, Heidel, Edwin Allen, and then the rest. So it is Holmwood Technical who are speeding, heading down that backstretch now. Stets, Edwin Allen, Heidel. Some work to do to catch Holmwood Technical. My, it always comes down to that 800-meter leg. So it's Holmwood Technical who are leading from Heidel and Stets.
And if they really do have Jovi Rose on the ankle leg, Holmwood Technical, I don't think there is anybody else with an 800-meter runner capable of catching her on the final leg, especially with this lead.
And there's certainly no one catching Holmwood on this second 200-meter leg as Stets closes on Heidel. And over now, and it's Jovi Rose for Holmwood Technical. Stets and Heidel, Edwin Allen also there.
Jovi Rose with a huge lead for Holmwood Technical goes into the first of this 2-lap race on the anchor, the 800 meters for Holmwood, leading in the girls' sprint medley with St. Elizabeth Technical. Oh, Heidel in chase.
At her best, Jovi Rose, 2 minutes 10.54. She's gone 2 minutes 14.37 this season, coming off a win at the Central Championships in midweek. And I think for the most part, this is going to be a cruise from her. It's going to take something really special for anyone to seriously challenge Jovi Rose and Holmwood Technical.
For the time being, no one is even closing, looking to challenge as the rest of the field is left back. It's all Jovi Rose and Holmwood Technical up top. Here comes Stets now as they approach the bell lap. Still Jovi Rose and Holmwood Technical. Stets in second now, and Edwin Allen is also right there.
Stets with Chennai Jarrett on the ankle leg. She was in the Champs Class 1 Girls 800 final last year. They also had a very good first leg. Chevanicia Griffiths, who was in that final as well in 2025 for St. Elizabeth Technical. But again, they're all trailing Holmwood Technical and Jovi Rose.
Yeah, including Anika Lowe from Edwin Allen there, who's a rounded Jarrett of Stets. But Jovi Rose with about 200 meters to go, Holmwood Technical, there's no doubting that they would put on a resounding performance here. And she looks to carry them to victory. Jovi Rose as she swings inside the straightaway.
Anika Lowe of Edwin Allen, she is a Class 3 athlete, Central Champs silver medalist this week. And she's trying to anchor Edwin Allen to a silver medal. They're in bronze medal position
Just
at
watch
the moment,
the clock
but
here.
it's all about Holmwood.
Yeah, meet record
3:55.77 the record. Just
let's see if that will be challenged.
not at all.
No, an outstanding run though from Jovi Rose and Holmwood Technical. 3:59.45 is the flash time as Stets with Jarrett coming through for second and Lowe carrying Edwin Allen through for third. St. Jago settling for fourth.
I'm going to take it that Holmwood Technical have come for 2 races tonight. The sprint medley, they've gotten that, and the next one should be the 4x4, where they have a cracker of a team. They're one from the 2, it seems, they have targeted at Gibson McCook for 2026.
Yep, so Holmwood Technical 3 minutes 59.59, and the winning time for them. And pretty much led from start to finish. Did Holmwood Technical a very dominant display from them here in the girls sprint medley open.
Again, they're not short of quarter milers. They led from that first 400-meter leg, Holmwood Technical. It was Madison Campbell here on the first leg for Holmwood. We see them in lane 2. Madison Campbell there, hands over to Sade Allen, the first of those 200-meter legs. And it's all up, well, downhill from here, because it gets easier and it gets better for Holmwood, leading from start to finish. Sade Allen stepping down the back straightaway. She hands off to Michaela Russell. And Russell takes on that second 200 in the sprint medley, sprinting all the way through, setting up Jovi Rose for that comfortable ankle leg on 800 meters.
Dominant.
Yeah, of course, slightly different rules here at the Gibson McCook relays. At champs, if you compete in any other track event, you are not allowed to contest the sprint medley. Not the same at the Gibson McCook relays. You can use your best 4 runners and contest the sprint medley at the Gibson McCook relays.
Ricardo, she was so easy in taking Holmwood to a victory here. You wonder if she might just have enough left in that tank to come back a bit later on this evening.
I hope not. It's not worth it.
She was easy from the time she got the baton. Just really sauntered all the way, the Jovi Rose.
My response to the Holmwood Technical head coach, Dave Anderson, not worth it.
Not worth it.
Well, so much more to come. She'll be trying to add to her 5 champs medals that she has. One of them gold, and I'm sure she would want to go out with a couple more champs gold medals.